Hello and welcome to Snowman Part 4. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video if you want, and definitely subscribe. Helps me out and gives you the ability to know when future videos drop. So we are on Snowman Part 4. Jumping right in, I'm using the Derwent graphite pencil to add in a bunch of little dots. These dots are going to help make that scarf look like fabric. When you're doing these kind of dots, just make sure your pencil is well sharpened. You want those dots to be mostly uniform. It's okay if a couple of them are just a little bigger or a little smaller. Nothing is perfect, so you don't want to try to do perfect here. There's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting the dots down. I'm just filling in the scarf with dots. I'm fairly comfortable with the Derwent graphite pencils. I have a very basic set. I think it's a set of like 8 or 10 pencils. I used to do 100% graphite pencil art, no color. Good friend of mine, she looked at some of my pieces of my graphite artwork and basically just suggested you should try using some color. I was very uncomfortable at first, but you know what? I've enjoyed it. It's been so fun. Opened up a whole nother level of artwork for me. I'm so thankful for that advice. But yeah, color is good. In this particular snowman, most of him is in black, gray, and white, and various shades of white. However, I thought it'd be fun to do it that way and just make the scarf and the nose in color. Everything else is a variation of blacks and grays and whites. And here I'm just drawing in the little strings that are on the end of the scarf. Just a little advice on that is don't make any of these straight. They should be kind of crazy, like waving, maybe intertwining within each other. No straight. Straight just does not work really for anything. Rule of thumb, if it's in nature, there's no straight line. And here I'm using a blending stomp, which is like my best friend when I'm doing artwork. And blending in all those dots I just laid down with the graphite pencil. Just blend it in. It gives it a more soft appearance, more realistic appearance. There's no mistake. There's no wrong way to do this. Just to kind of go over it till you get the look that you're wanting to achieve. I apologize if the first part of this video my voice was softer. I didn't realize I had the mic so far away from my mouth. But anyway, so yeah, just continue to blend in all those dots that you laid down with the Derwent graphite pencil. may have noticed I switched the blending stumps. This is a fatter one, and it worked well for the graphite dots that are in the red part of the scarf. Worked really well for that. Not sure why I was holding on to the orange. I'm not really sure why I was doing that. I may have been adjusting something with the camera. But anyway, didn't use the orange on this part of the video. I think I went right back to the graphite. Yep. Filling in more of the eyes. Careful not to touch that white spot. Just going to laying down another layer for the eyes. Creating some shadow effect underneath the eyes by using a blending stump. It really doesn't need a lot, just a little bit. And now I'm going down to the kohl buttons, and here the only thing I really wanted to keep in mind was these 3 buttons on the snowman. They're all different shapes purposely. Again, you wouldn't find 3 pieces of kohl that look exactly the same, so you want to remember that when you're trying to do photorealism. I will say on the buttons, I kind of regret not using a more dull graphite on this part. I may have just felt a little rushed. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it kind of made it burnish a little bit. I was pressing too hard. And like as the previous videos and videos after this, I will have in the description underneath the video there, you will see that all the products that I used, and Amazon, honestly, I get most of my stuff through Amazon. It's handy for me. I do the Prime, so I always find stuff that are listed under Prime, so I don't have to pay for shipping. It just works for me. But anyway, here I am using the stump, the blending stump, kind of going back and forth, just trying to achieve the look that I'm looking for on this, on these buttons on the snowman. And here's that kneaded eraser from Faber-Castell. I really like their kneaded erasers. They will pick up powder, As long as the mark isn't too into the tooth of the paper, it'll pick it right up. Um, Again, got those from Amazon. But yeah, please join me for part 5. We're getting there. We're almost done. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Therapy Art for You. Thanks.